as we have 275 now being loaded for Iván Campano, which will give him 637.5 over 95% of the world record.
Yeah, this is for that ticket to Sheffield. Oh, and look at that.
Excellent final pull, and 3 white lights. There is your 2025 59-kilo world champion. Iván Campano of Spain had all the potential in the world for so many years of discussion, and now he lives up to it, Amelia.
He does indeed, and he just punched his ticket to Sheffield.
I've watched this a million times. Yeah, I remember that. I started competing December 2018. I remember I was the first athlete to come out to the platform. I failed my first squat. I was really nervous, but it gave me some kind of motivation to do it better next time. I remember I lifted 352.5, and I remember that year that weight was European deadlift record by some guy that I followed, and I was like, hell, this is my total, and this guy just deadlifted it. So I started working on myself. I've always been this skinny little guy. Strength training was giving me the confidence that I needed when I was in school and when I was the shortest guy in the room. Since I had my first competition, I've added almost 300 kilos to my total and almost at the same body weight. It wasn't the plan to always stay in the same weight class until we saw that we could accomplish more and more. I was still a junior when I first competed at Open Worlds, and we decided that because we felt more prepared than before.
This will move him from bronze overall to silver, and from deadlift 5th to deadlift gold.
So I guess I wanted to compete against the greatest so that I could know what really pressure is and really learn how to handle my emotions. In that first Open Worlds, I totaled 602.5. That meant for me that I was finally achieving my goal. For the first time, I was feeling like I was in control of the situation, of my emotions, and that I could do what I really knew I had in myself.
We see Kasim Sand dropping down to the 59s, a lot of talk around that, but looking at the nominations coming into this, of course Kasim Sand a big favourite, but looking at the openers, Iván a huge favourite.
I didn't think it was possible to classify for Sheffield. Training leading up to Open Worlds was going really good and was looking pretty promising, but I didn't expect to hit the classifying Sheffield total. But it was in my mind. I know I had dreamed about that moment 1,000 times in my head, thinking that it was not possible, but thinking that that if it was just 1% possible, I would aim for it. When Oscar dropped out for Open Worlds, I still had Kasim Sand in the opposition, and he was looking much stronger than me, putting up bigger totals than me in training. So I still counted on him for winning. I even had him as my favorite. But first squat, he squatted 160. So that's the moment where my coach and I looked at each other and said, this might be the day. I was feeling stronger than ever. And I was feeling like anything I had to lift that day in order to make the Sheffield classifying total, I would do it no matter what. I knew I had the strength to do whatever I needed to.
Iván Campano of Spain had all the potential in the world for so many years of discussion, and now he lives up to it, Amelia.
He does indeed, and he just punched his ticket to Sheffield 2026, I believe that. How exciting is that?
The day settles, and Spain collects the first world champion of the 2025 World Championship.
Since Open Worlds, I've added around 50 kilos to my total in training. It's been crazy. It's not at all something I would expect. I remember that I was thinking about doing 650 in Sheffield, and it was already something that would sound pretty crazy for me at that point. But again, my mentality had evolved for Worlds, and I guess Classifying for Sheffield, I think I felt like it was more serious than ever and that I had to bring my best version ever. It's really motivating to be competing next to people that I've been looking up to for years, thinking that they were the best in the world. And being next to them just means that I have to be one of the best too. So it's something that I have to believe and something that I have to use for motivation to keep pushing myself. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm expecting to at least break the total world record. Breaking that is, I think, the way I see it, sending a message of, okay, I'm here and that I want to be the strongest and that I think that I can be the strongest 59 ever.